What's up? Checking in today on the topic of the bench press. I'm fully aware that today is not Monday when I'm making this video, which of course is International Bench Press Day. Let's touch on the topic of bench press mechanics. If you're arguing that the bench press is not a functional movement patterns, I'm very skeptical of a couple things. One, you've probably never been slugged in the head by someone that bench presses 315 pounds plus, or B, you've never been in a mosh pit with someone who is a 315 pound bench presser. Despite all of these things, let's be real. If you have 30 and 45 minutes only to spend in a gym, there are 1,000 upper body variations that are just as worth your time as the bench press. It is not the end all, but it's a really good tool in your training arsenal. Really quick touch on bench press mechanics. More often than not, dude comes to the gym, hits a couple back slaps and some arm swings, and he lays down and he grabs a hold of the bar and he starts this like repetitive thing here of bringing this bar down to his chest. Couple of issues there really quickly. A, hand width is probably a little bit too wide. You gotta play around with those grips to cycle through a close grip, which is gonna be an index finger on the smooth, a normal grip, which is the thumb length from the smooth of the bar to the knurling, and then put your pinkies on the rings, also known as the power rings. Be sure to cycle through those 3 different grips. Next thing is where the bar is placing. If the bar is placing to my chest, mechanically my elbows have to flare. If my elbows are flaring, I am doing an excessive amount of wear and tear, I'm really adding up an excessive amount of wear and tear on the soft tissue in my shoulders. Really quick bench press tip. What I need to do is break the bar by rotating externally the humerus. I'm gonna grab a hold of the bar, I'm gonna screw my hands into it. I'm gonna force an external rotation of the humerus. What that's gonna do is turn my elbows down. From there, instead of bench pressing to my chest, I'm gonna bring the bar to the top of my belly as I push myself away from the bar as opposed to the bar away from me. Really quick review. Cycle through those grips, grab a hold of that bar in one of those 3 grips I just mentioned. As I grab the bar, I'm gonna screw my elbows into the bar. It's gonna externally rotate the humerus. It's gonna turn my elbows down. As the bar comes down, it's not gonna come into my chest. Ow, this crushes my shoulders. You're asking for a visit to your local PT or ortho. I'm gonna bring the bar down to my belly. As it pauses, I'm gonna push myself away from the bar as I pull the bar apart.